All right, now the first thing you want to think about is that your horizon line really cannot come right underneath your animal. That's not where the horizon line usually comes. Usually standing a little bit taller, and it's going to be as high as really you are. If you have mountains in the back, that will change where the sky is, of course, but it doesn't change where your line of view is, which is where the horizon line kind of is anyway. I want you to think about this in terms of, tracing with your fingers these lines. We're not trying to draw something that you haven't seen before. We want you to draw what you're seeing. So I'm now right here. If I get all of it in, that's fine. If it changes a little bit, fine. What I'm trying to do is just get the idea of what I'm looking at something and I'm drawing what I'm looking at. It's mainly a looking exercise with a dinosaur involved. That's one of the reasons I didn't even have you draw the dinosaur. I didn't want you to get too, and you can see where I am right now, too concerned about what these things look like. So now I'm just drawing this line here. You could leave some lines out if you need to. I mean, of course, you're not going to be able to get everything in. I'm right here right now. All right. Keep putting these things in. I'm right here. Now down towards the bottom, we have some of these. Now notice some of this is in front of other things, so you might want to think about putting these little scraggly things, if this is the one you do, and start drawing them in before you start drawing that line across. And now I'm drawing this line. It stops when I get here. I have a line that goes up there. Now I'm getting closer. Now I'm not going to get all this other stuff in here, right? I think I'm going to put some grass. And one of the ways to draw grass is sort of like this stuff at the bottom. And it's like little teeny skinny things. I'm looking at it and trying to draw some of it. Just looking at this, getting some ideas. And then maybe keeps going with a little bit of grass and the dot. As he goes away from us, it gets smaller. And little dots sometimes, right? What I'm not doing is just scribbling, right? And then if we want to, maybe we can put, you could go to a different page and get stuff from it and put it in that. I want you to be looking at stuff. What you can't do is trace, all right? Let's go through things that we can't do. Number one, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see you taking this, putting this on this, and then tracing. I don't think you should do that because I know this is a looking exercise. You're not really looking when you're doing that, all right? Number two, I don't want you to just put in stuff like this because that is not in your picture. Not in any of the pictures, all right? These clouds that look like that, all right? A sun that looks like this. I don't think there's a sun in any of these pictures. Let's pretend like it can't be in the evening time or in the morning time. All right. If you were drawing your grass, I don't want to see that, right? That doesn't look like grass to me. All right. If you're doing water, all right, I don't want to see something that looks like, the water would all be going one direction usually. All right. All right. No matter what it is, even if it's a waterfall, and if it was a waterfall, maybe we'd have something like that at the bottom, right? But as it's going, usually it will go this way. If you have some legs in the water, it might do something like this. And if you had maybe some weeds, that could be a shore. So you get an idea of that. So we're not doing this stuff. We're looking at what we're drawing. Most clouds actually, will look like that one, okay? Where that has a weird shape to it. Doesn't have to be the same one. It has to look a little bit like it though, all right? I don't want to see any trees like this. All right? I want you to look at the trees. You see this tree. You can see that has a certain shape to it. Or it's maybe one of these other trees, right? Let me think. Maybe one of these. Maybe these trees. Those trees seem to have these coming out at the top because I think they're pine trees of some sort. And then they come down. So not all trees are the same. All right, that's what we're doing today.